Hey, how you doing today? I am Tequila Coleman. In today's video, I want to talk to you today about God making you fruitful in the same land of your suffering. Listen, I was reading the story of Joseph in the book of Genesis, chapter 41, verses 51 and 52, and I couldn't help but take notice to the name that Joseph gave to his two children, right? He named his firstborn Manasseh, right? Which means God has made me forget all my trouble and all my father's household. And he named his second born Ephraim, which also means God has made me fruitful in the land of my suffering. Joseph was lied on. Joseph was hated on. His brothers was jealous of him, because of the dream God gave him. He was thrown into the pit. They was plotting to kill Joseph, right? He was thrown into prison. I mean, a whole lot of bad things was just happened to Joseph, right? He was forgotten about, just rejected, all of these things, right? But God is so good. God is so good because God sees all, right? He sees all, he hears all, and he never forgets his chosen one, because Joseph is a chosen one. Joseph was a chosen one. And so because of all of these things, see, God allowed these things to happen to Joseph because it was building him. It was developing him for his purpose, right? And so God used all these things, to get him into his promised land, right? But Joseph said, because God's favor been over my life, this whole time I done went through all of these things, right? Because God's favor been over my life, he said, I'm going to name my children these names, right? Because God has made me forget all my trouble and all my father's household. God blessed Joseph so much to where he forgot about God's blessing moved Joseph into a place of forgiveness towards his brothers for throwing him into the pit, for plotting to kill him and take his life. That's God's blessing. It will cause you to just move you into a place of forgiveness, right? To where you say, I'm not even mad anymore. God, you have blessed me so much. I forgive them. Have mercy on them. You start praying for your enemies, right? Because God just blessed you so much, and then you start getting revelation of why these things happen to you in your past, right? And so, just like Joseph said, God has made me fruitful in the land of my suffering. Let me tell you something. The same land that thrown Joseph in prison, the same land where he was lied on, his reputation was ruined, that same land, God made him fruitful. God made him head over, he put him in charge over the whole land, okay? Now, I was looking up fruitful in the concordance, right? And it means to increase. It means to grow, bear fruit, right? And so I'm here today to tell you that the same land of your suffering, God is going to cause you to increase. He's going to cause you to grow. He's going to cause you to bear much fruit, okay? He's going to cause you to forgive those who have hurt you in your past. He's going to cause every single thing your hands touch to prosper in the name of Jesus Christ, okay? So get excited, all right? The same land that you were suffering in, the same land you were depressed in, the same land that trouble was coming your way, the same land, misery, you were afflicted, hit your life, that's going to be the same land where God is going to bless you. You're going to find favor in that land. God is going to cause you to be fruitful and multiply over and over and over, okay? So get ready, get excited, okay? Because God is doing it for you right now, all right? So that is it. I am Tequila Coleman. I'll talk to you all real soon. Take care.